Hey, this is Marcus Washington with your Maryland wrap-up. The Terps blew out the Hawkeyes tonight, 101-75. This game played out sort of the way I thought it was, and sort of the way I didn't think that it was going to play out. I thought Maryland would really dominate inside, but honestly, what ended up happening was Maryland's outside shooting, their perimeter play, getting into rhythm was just as good, if not better, as Iowa. At the very beginning in the pregame, I was saying Iowa needed 15 plus made threes. They finished 8 for 27, right? That was thinking that Maryland would dominate inside. Maryland was 12 for 26 from three. Iowa had no shot of winning. That's not counting what Queen did inside. Now, most of Queen's damage came in the second half with the 18 points and 10 rebounds, but Maryland beat Iowa inside and outside in transition. We talked about it. If Maryland can get in transition, if they dominate the fours and get into transition, they will blow this game open. And in the second half, it was transition basket after transition basket after transition basket. This started off with Selton Miguel getting off hot, and then it was followed by Rodney Rice, and then it was followed by Jacoby Gillespie. It was almost like each one of them handed the baton to the other one because it was their turn to get hot. Listen to these numbers. Gillespie's 11 for 14 from the field, 4 for 7 for 3. Rodney Rice was 6 for 12 from the field, 3 for 7 from 3. Selton Miguel was 6 for 14 from the field, 5 for 9 for 3. Those are crushing numbers against any opponent. Nevertheless, Iowa, who in the first half was really, really competitive. You could see near the end of the half, Maryland was kind of pushing them, but it was Sadhu Traore who really, really led them in that first half. He had 14 in the first half, and what happened was, at the beginning of the second half, Maryland gets the big three at the end of the first half. So I was up by 4, 51-47 at halftime. Maryland comes out here, immediately goes on an 8-0 run. Rodney Rice has all 8 of those points. In the meantime, it only took about 2 minutes and 36 seconds for Traore to pick up fouls 3 and 4, and he had to go out. And that was dooming to Iowa. The wheels fell off after that, and Maryland kept running. Iowa kept missing. Iowa in the first half, I want to give you these stats now. Iowa in the first half, we look at the first half box, they shot 57.1% in the first half. In the second half, they shot 29.7%. Now you go over to Maryland, and you look at their first half box, they shot 56.7% in the first half, and then followed that up by shooting 59.5% in the second half. So Iowa was one of the worst rebounding teams in the Big Ten, and they're one of the worst defensive teams in the Big Ten. All of that came to fruition. How Iowa was going to win this game, like I said, just to keep it close, 15 plus made threes. But they could not, under any circumstances, allow Maryland to match up for that three-point line. And Maryland not only matched it, they exceeded it. And that's how you get to 101-75 Maryland. So we'll see me again tomorrow night. I will be in Charlottesville for Virginia Duke. This is Marcus Washington, MCCB.